Blockchains don't run themselves. They're a secret engine, something called nodes. And believe it or not, there are more types than you might think. Welcome to Tech Under 5, where tech meets simplicity in just under 5 minutes. Today, let's break down 10 main types of blockchain nodes you should know. So, what exactly is a node? In simple terms, a node is any computer or device connected to the blockchain. These participants store data, verify transactions, and talk to other nodes. Put together, they keep the blockchain decentralized, secure, and always running. Now, nodes mainly fall into two big categories: full nodes and light nodes. From here, things branch out further. So, let's start with the full nodes. A full node checks and enforces all the blockchain rules. But even here, there are two types. First is the archival nodes. These are like the blockchain historians. They store everything since the very first block, the Genesis block. They keep a copy of the entire transaction history and validate transactions to enforce the rules. Archival nodes themselves break down into different roles. First is the mining nodes. These use computing power to solve puzzles and add new blocks in the proof of work blockchain like Bitcoin. They earn crypto reward for doing this. Second are the staking nodes. Instead of computing power, they lock up tokens to validate transactions in proof of stake blockchains like Ethereum. They also earn rewards. Next are the authority nodes. These are pre approved validators used in a permission or proof of authority networks. Unlike the other, they are partially centralized. And finally, we have the masternodes. They don't create new blocks, but they add extra services like governance, instant transactions, or privacy features, while also keeping the network stable. Second type of full node is pruned nodes. These are like lighter versions of full nodes. They still enforce all the rules but don't keep the entire history. Instead, they only store the most recent block data. Now, on the other side, we have light nodes. These are designed for everyday use. They don't need much bandwidth or storage. You'll often see them on mobile phones or laptops. They don't enforce consensus rules but instead rely on full nodes for heavy lifting. Their main job is simple: checking balances and broadcasting transactions. We also have a special case. For Bitcoin specifically, there's something called lightning nodes. These run off chain payment channels, making transactions faster and cheaper while reducing the load on the main network. Additionally, we have something called a supernode, which acts as a relay or coordinator in some blockchains, maintaining consensus and updating peers. Putting it all together, of course, not every blockchain uses every type of node. For example, Bitcoin uses mining nodes, while Ethereum uses staking nodes. The exact mix depends on the consensus mechanism of the blockchain. And that's it, a quick tour through the blockchain nodes. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.